Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be watching and reacting to another Margarita Life video today. This one is her latest one, I Live in the World You Leave Behind. I know that's a quote from me, or Shielder, so I'm curious what Marina from Margarita Life, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm curious to see what clips she put together to tell that story of the world that the Doctor leaves behind.
I know it sounds incredible, but I honestly believe the whole universe is just teeming with life.
Just look up there.
Imagine if you could get out there, travel amongst the stars and see it for real.
Imagine you could go all the way out to the stars.
And I can feel it. We're falling through space, you and me.
Two parts of space and time that should never have touched.
You and me. Time and space.
I used to watch the ships heading out to the stars. Always dreamt of
Clinging to the skin of this tiny little world, and if we let go...
You dreamt of another sky. Sometimes think how magical life would be if stories like this were true.
Yeah? I'd give anything.
That's music is beautiful. Oh, aren't we all?
There's just so much out there.
Whole wide universe.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
I believe I haven't seen everything.
To have the privilege of seeing the whole of time and space, that's ownership enough.
I've travelled far like you. Space can be very lonely.
Do you know, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
I can't get over this background music, it's so beautiful.
Time and space,
I think Margarita... Wow. I'm not speaking right. I think Margarita Life makes her own cinematic background music, so it's really impressive.
Space.
Where do you want to start?
Next stop everywhere.
Goodbye, Devworth. Hello.
I'm curious to see how this is going to tie back around to the world you leave behind, because right now it's just like the awe and wonder and fairy tale likeness of being a companion.
You never really said. You two. Who are you?
It's lovely though.
For each other. You said so yourself.
Oh, the stuff of legend.
The
good
greatest adventure
parts.
is having someone share it with you.
Show me Earth. Show me home.
Is this a story or did this really happen?
Every story ever told really happened.
Well, that would be a nice story, wouldn't it?
That would be the best.
But the real world is not a fairy tale.
Because the Doctor might be wonderful, but thinking back...
Because you know the Doctor is wonderful, he's brilliant. But he's like fire.
From what I've seen, your funny little happy-go-lucky life leaves devastation in its wake.
Because I've seen this life of yours, Doctor.
Perhaps she should choose her friends more carefully.
Is my daughter safe?
I wanted you back by my side because it's the safest place in the world.
Stay with me. I promise I'll get you out alive.
I know where's safest
He
for me.
makes a lot of
and
promises he
Alfie,
can't
that's right
always
next to you.
keep.
So, playing with certain men
Roll one.
lives, you might as well be a god.
Because you're right. I am dangerous. I don't want anybody following me.
Safe as it gets around me.
How can you say that and then take her with you?
And when you've flown away in your little blue box, I'll explain that to their families.
What if something happens to you, Doctor, and she's left all alone, standing on some moon a million light years away?
If I died here, they'd never know.
How long do I wait then?
Just bring them back safe.
Is it always this dangerous?
Brian.
Maybe that's what happens if you touch the Doctor. Even for a second.
You've seen it out there. It's beautiful.
It's the way it's always been.
The wonderful world of space travel.
And it's terrible.
Prettier it looks, the more likely it is to kill you.
The Doctor is worth the monsters.
They did warn me, Doctor. They said you like to make a mess.
You've had an impact on this world. You've made waves.
Sometimes tidal waves.
He did the same to me. To everyone he touches.
What happened to you?
You did, Doctor.
Stand too close and people get burnt.
You haven't.
You take ordinary people and you fashion them into weapons.
You're not like this, I know.
This is exactly what I'm like.
Behold your children of time transformed into murderers.
I'll do it. Don't imagine I
Children
wouldn't.
of time.
I trained you well.
Lie to them.
What?
Lie to them. Give them hope. Tell them we're all gonna be fine. Isn't that what you would do?
This is what you made of me. So it's okay when you go to other times and you save people's lives, but not when it's me saving my dad.
I know what I'm doing, you don't.
I have seen you change time. I have seen you break any rule you want.
This isn't fair. You're turning me into you. I'm not like you. I
I
don't
love
even
that
want
quote
you
from
like
Rory.
me.
It hits
I
deep.
made the Daleks, Doctor.
Rory had a lot of good quotes.
I was the doctor and I was good.
You were an exceptional doctor, Clara.
Thank you.
Goodness had nothing to do with it.
I took you with me because I was vain. Because I wanted to be adored.
Oh, this is so you, isn't it?
What?
Survive. Because no one's gonna come for you. Number one lesson.
This is no way to live your life. Desensitized to the world.
So you intend to fix me?
You ruined my life, Doctor.
I was helping.
What, by clearing off?
Yes.
Yeah, well, clear off. Go on. You can clear off, get back in your lonely bloody TARDIS and you don't come back.
Gosh, Jenna Coleman is amazing. That scene always gets me.
I don't need your help, Doctor.
The thing is, I thought I knew him, Mum. What a disappointment you've been. And then he goes and does this.
The man who keeps running, never looking back because he dare not.
Out of shame.
When you run with the doctor,
That line hits hard too.
it feels like it will never end.
I need to find my friends.
Friends? Is that the right word for the people you acquire? Friends are people you stay in touch with. Your friends never see you again once they've grown up. I bet you're always the first to leave, Doctor.
You're the man who runs away.
Oh, who told you that?
I'm sorry, Doctor, but you're not here all the time. You come and go.
You just get bored of us one day and disappear.
You left me, Mum.
You abandoned me.
You just forgot me.
Now this is really seeing the future. You just leave us behind.
Never mind the consequences,
Well.
off you go.
It's all right for you. You can just come and go, but some of us have got to stay behind.
I waited for you.
Do you ever think or care what happens after you've flown away?
Always moving on, because you dare not go back.
I live in the world you leave behind.
Every time the doctor gets pally with someone, I have this overwhelming urge to notify their next of kin.
But however hard you try,
Honestly, this edit makes that line from Shielder, from me,
one question.
hit way harder than it did in the episode for me.
Breathing.
If the doctor had never visited us, never chosen this place.
Would anyone here have died?
I brought her here. Look what they did.
Would anyone here have died?
What's the alternative? Me standing over your grave?
So you were pretending to be heartless.
Because every time you see them happy, you remember how sad they're going to be.
She had TARDIS blue nail polish on. I just realized that. I've never noticed that before.
No, you don't.
How many more? Just think how many have died in your name.
You didn't save Tasker, did you? And he believed you.
You made me trust you, and when it mattered,
You let me down.
I waited.
Over your broken body, over Rory's body.
She didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
And now he's dead.
I died if there.
I died in this room screaming your name.
When they died, that part of
That line hits hard every time too.
Easy. Outliving the people you love.
I can feel them.
I can feel it all.
I suppose in the end.
And it breaks your heart.
They break my heart.
The hole they left, all the pain that filled it.
In case all the pain ever catches up in every place I go, it will be there.
That was a great clip to have all the pain they left. The whole. I'm not remembering how that went now, but that clip of Capaldi with Bill and Nardole and them disappearing. That was a great line to put on that.
Goodbye, please.
Aww.
So many goodbyes.
Crazy how emotional it was when Handles died.
What it feels like.
Take me with you.
Man.
All these people here, they're like smoke. They blow away in a moment. You don't know what it's like.
I do know what it's like.
Tired of watching everything turn to dust.
The mentality is everybody else dying.
I have to live on. Alone.
Without hope.
Without witness.
Without witness.
Without reward.
Without reward.
Why don't you like cooking, Doctor?
Never trust dark. It's just a way to hide your face.
Yeah.
Beautiful way to end it. Wow. That was a really lovely edit. I didn't have much to say because, as usual with Margarita Life's edits, there's like dialogue constantly, so I didn't really want to talk over it much, but yeah, that was really good. There was a lot of really good placements of lines over clips from different episodes than the lines are from, and the paralleling of that. She's really good at that. That was really good and really emotional, and I like how she showed like the progression of the wonderment and the awe and fairy tale likeness of first traveling with the Doctor and all that comes with that, and then showing the transition of them becoming warriors and becoming more like the Doctor and making decisions like the Doctor, and then him resenting that and them being like, why are you resenting this? This is what you do, is it not? And then them getting to the point of either leaving the Doctor or forgetting about him or dying or being left behind. Anyways, very good at it. I will see you guys next time. Bye.